To another video on the Navsum channel. Today we're flying from Amsterdam over to Naples in the X-Crafts E175 with KLM. So a little bit. Oh my God, I can't speak for this intro. A little bit about me is that I am a commercial pilot, and I've also been flying flight sim for a while. So I thought I would just start making some flight sim videos because why not? Let's go over here. Let's get our GPU connected, and here it's starting up over there. Looks like some pretty poor weather in Amsterdam over here. A lot of rain. But man, the X-Crafts model just looks so good. It really is a fantastic airplane. Nice slivers, a nice custom cabin as well. We got the KLM logo on the seats. Very, very nice. I'm assuming that's a KLM seatbelt color as well. I haven't flown KLM in a while. I don't really remember. Anyways, we're gonna go over here to the flight plan page. We have the current ARAC. And then we're gonna go to routes. Origin is EHAM or Amsterdam, and we are going to LIRN, Naples, Italy. So for today, our flight number is going to be KLM 1587. Put that in there. Activate the flight plan. We're going to go to departure. Out of Amsterdam, it's going to be runway 09. On the rend to November, apply that. And then after that, it's going to be on the Zulu 739, airway over to Misgo. And then direct Asbin. And then direct to Suck. And then direct Utaba. And then over to Bemke. And then Elmem. A lot of waypoints on this route. How long is it? 2-hour flight, so not too long, but also not the shortest E-Jet flight there is, that's for sure. And then over to Giris, and then Sumir. And then over to Chi. That'll be the one in Italy. And then over to Suxub. Over to Erica. And then it'll be the arrival into Naples, which we'll set up now because why not? So it'll be runway 06, ILS Zulu, runway 06. Are we taking Leva? Let's check my charts. 1 second. Yeah, so Leva is the IAF, so we'll put that in. Our star is going to be the Eric 1 Charlie. Apply that, activate that. Perfect. Put a perf in it. Cruise altitude today is going to be flight level 370. Winds in cruise are going to be at 206/19. 0 fuel weight for today. Check our EFB 82396. Perfect, and takeoff center of gravity will be 21.4. Nice, that's all set. Now while we're here, we may as well get our APU started. Put that to on, wait for it to appear on the ECAM over here. Nice, and we can put it to start. Numbers are going up, APU starting. Over here, emergency lights on, no smoking, seatbelt on, and our nav light is already on. We can do our takeoff performance. So Amsterdam, it was runway 09. And then I gotta pull up the METAR. It's going to be wind 050 at 6, temperature 0, QNH 0, 999. Perfect. Compute that. 10th FMS. Okay, V1 140. ER 142, 146, 197. Would be flaps 1. Let me change it. I think I have to go. Yeah, there we go. Flaps 1 and pitch trim 1.7 up. Yeah, perfect. That's all set. Over here to our navigation display, put this into plan. We'll zoom in a little bit over here. Just go through the flight plan, make sure everything looks good. Oh no, that's fine. Okay. Nice and very easy final for runway 06 into Naples. Perfect. Okay, so we can go and set up our MCP now. I'm just flying offline, so I'm not gonna follow like the altitude restrictions on this. It'll just pretend we were cleared all the way up to 39,000. So we'll set that into there. Perfect. We got our flight director on. Nav can go on. We'll put heading over to runway heading, which in Amsterdam 406 is, or sorry, 09. Is 086. And thank God we're not departing runway, which one is it? Runway 36 left today, because that is such a pain to taxi to. Take us like 15-20 minutes just to get to the runway. Alright, that's set there. We're gonna go VNAV, flight level change, FMS. Perfect. Alright, our APU is up and running, so we can get rid of the GPU. Make sure our parking brake is on, get rid of the ground objects. We will turn our beacon light on, and we can request pushback.
Ground to cockpit, please show me where you want to go. Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Perfect, now let's wait for him to come up.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect. Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Alright, we can get rid of the parking brake.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Start engine number 2 first, and bring this over to start. Perfect, then we'll go to the passenger view to see it. Sim looks absolutely amazing right now. Alright, if you could just start on number 2, we'll start number 1. Get this one from the outside.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Set the parking brake.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
And there's one thing I forgot to do, which was set the altimeter. Very low pressure in Amsterdam today, likely coincides with the weather that we have right now. And this should be in kilograms as well for KLM. Alright, we've got engine starts. We'll turn our APU off. We can get flaps to 1.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Alright, we can get our taxi light on. Button. Go. Overhead panel is all good. Everything looks good. So we're going to let me pull up my taxi chart for myself. Just be a little like taxi around the terminal over here, so straight and then out to the left. You put us a little bit to the right of the line. If you guys don't have this plane, I highly recommend it. It's a great add-on. Not perfect in the systems department, but A to B, getting everything you need. The only thing is, I don't think holds work very well. I haven't tested it out though. I always fly. I never really fly on VATSIM. I kind of just find it annoying, so never really had a need to put myself in a hold while flying offline. Yeah, for those wondering what scenery this is Fly Tampa, Amsterdam. Also highly recommend the scenery. It looks so good. Probably my favorite scenery in X-Plane, to be honest. Don't really have much to say negative about it. The only thing is, if you use auto ortho like I do, there's no ortho around the airport. Like Fly Tampa has custom airport, custom ortho, custom mesh for the airport. So once you get outside of the airport boundaries, it just turns into default scenery for like a tile or whatever, and then it goes back to ortho. But that's an issue with like 90% of add-on sceneries in X-Plane, so can't fault them too much for it. Not really their fault. I need an AI traffic add-on for X-Plane, but I don't know. I'm worried about FPS. Just these airports look pretty dead when I'm the only one here. Like apocalyptic Amsterdam. Always a long taxi in Amsterdam, such a big airport. It's like wherever you are, whichever runway you're using, you're gonna be taxiing for a while. Plane just looks so good. Xcraft did such a good job texturing it. If you're not aware, if you have the FSS, EJet, and MSFS, or if you know of that plane, it's the same model. It's the same modeling and texturing from Xcraft. So I think they just bought it to use it in MSFS. Just about reaching our runway now. Definitely doing a little fast taxi. Little firefighting practice aircraft over there, very cool. A lot of cool details in the scenery. Okay, we're looking for November 5 to enter, which is right here. Perfect. We have over 11,000 feet of runway, so we're very okay for this takeoff. Alright, then we're clear for takeoff. We'll get landing lights on, strobe light on. For this weather, we'll get our weather to that. And I also realized I forgot to put my gas on. Alright, start the chrono. Throttles to 50. Power set. Airspeed alive.
Rotate V2.
Positive rate. You're up. There's some really bad weather over there. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna fly right into it because it's fun. Why not? Get autopilot on. She looks like it's just yellow, so it'll be fine to fly through anyways. They're gonna expect some turbulence here though. Yeah, the weather looks fine. I don't know why we're painting red, but seems to be some rain showers. No cumulonimbus clouds or anything, it looks like. We can get standard altimeter, well above transition optimum. Not much of a view except for clouds and rain. Right through 10,000, we can get our landing lights off. We'll keep our seatbelt signs on for now, just the weather we're flying through. And the weather radar is so beautifully simulated. We're picking up some ice over anti-ice zone. Finally breaking out of the clouds, and it looks beautiful. See some patches of weather up there as well. My god, X-Plane looks incredible. What a view. turn past the top of this tunnel just in case I miss it. Not a bad view at all. The Embraer is such an easy plane to fly. It feels like more automated than even an Airbus. Like, it's very, very simple. It's not a hard plane to learn at all, that's for sure. I'm getting really, really low FPS all of a sudden. $10,000 feet from top of climb now. Like usual with my videos, once we get to top of climb, I'll just leave the time lapse playing. Oh, that was a sudden lighting change there. Are they picking up anything on the weather radar now? climb is supposedly just past Nisgo. .39 knot headway, not ideal. It says ice condition, but that's weird. It should be well out of icing now. Interesting. Well, I'll let the plane do its thing, I guess. Now we're just above the clouds. Oh yeah, I was confused. I don't know if I put 390 now. I put 370. There we go. That's not perfect direct cruise now. Oh, that lighting there looks really, really cool. I will leave you guys in cruise now. This nice view. And I will be back for top of the sand. We are going to be there in... I'm not sure. Probably in about an hour. Yeah, about an hour. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that departure. Pretty somewhat eventful departure with all the weather we had. Nothing too crazy though. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the departure, and I will be back for the landing. Or for the descent and landing. See ya. ready to begin our descent into Naples, so we'll bring the altitude back. And while we're waiting for this, yeah, we already reset the altitude select. Thank you, FMS. We can get our arrival information in. So it'll be LIRN. Let me pull up the METAR on my phone. It's going to be winds 030 at 6 knots. Temperature is 9 degrees and QNH 0993. Looks like low pressure, just like how it was in Amsterdam. I have about 3,090 fuel. LIRN, let's just say it'll be 3,000. Actually, no, I don't really want to. Yeah, 3,000 is fine. Okay. Hour zero fuel. Wait, what was hour zero? I guess that. Oh, I guess my internet's down. Okay. So then we'll check my FMS. Perfect it. Next. 37374 plus 3,000. Wait, brain fart. 40,374. Compute that. Okay, flaps 5 for the arrival. VREF 129. The approach speed 134. Back 157 and VFS. Oops, wrong spot. There we go. Perfect, that's all set up. Let's make sure we have the correct ILS frequencies in. So let me open up Navigraph. It'll be the ILS Zulu runway 06. For that, we're going to expect a final approach course of 051 and 110.15 on the localizer, which is set in there. Perfect. Alright, so we're pretty much all set for landing now. Actually, we're getting one thing, which is the minimums. Let's put this over to borrow. And we're going to want 680 feet. Perfect. And the transition altitude into Naples will be 8,000. Awesome. About to enter the clouds once again. Looks like there's some weather around the airport. Doesn't look like much on our path, unless that's just like radar not picking it up there. There's like a straight line that stops, so. And we'll see as we get closer. But the METAR does say there's nothing significant happening. No, doesn't mention any rain. Winds are only 6 knots, so yeah, I'm not expecting much weather. I do love this KLM livery. KLM City Hopper. Looks great on the E190. If only we had the E2, we could do some E195 E2 flights. I'm gonna mention that every time I fly this aircraft because I love the E2. I really want it. Such a cool looking airplane. kind of scared me there a little bit of how it was turning. But no, we're all good. Did I realize this view is placed outside? Interesting. Definitely some weather over there. Seeing some rain here as well. Looks pretty though. Over 18,000 now. Set the water break for the arrival. Steep approach. Pretty cool. But Naples is on a steep approach. That's the only place I know of that has a steep approach. Is London City. I don't know if there's any other airports that do. Embraers, I doubt it, but I also wouldn't be surprised if there is. Bit of a long approach here as we descend down. Still raining a lot though, that's for sure. May as well take a look at the cabin in this plane. I don't really care much for it, but I know a lot of people do. Start in the cockpit. X-Crafts likes to put a lot of Easter eggs in their planes. Yeah, there we go. T-65B X-Wing Starfighter. Aircraft serial number 6969. RE Barrow, maybe that's like the altimeter reference there. Let's see if we can find anything else. There's another one. Else escape rope, waste, no cigarettes disposal. Coffee mug right there. Any words on it? Nope. Internal safety inspection. Nothing there. Maybe over here. Find something. Nope, doesn't look like it. Yeah, maybe that's the maybe there's only Easter eggs. I mean, probably not. There's probably more. I just don't really know where they are. Move before flight pins right there. Very cool. Alright, let's open this door. So that's animated. Can we go into the lavatory? No, we cannot. Yeah, it's not modeled. We have the flight attendant section over here. I don't think any of this stuff works. I think this works either. Oh, maybe it does. On. What is that? Lighting? That should do that. Oh, very cool. What about that? Oh, wow. That's really, really cool, actually. Galley area, ceiling. Emergency light. Emergency light. Wait, what did I just do? Just open this door. Interesting. There's nothing in here. I don't know, that was weird. Alright, so we can turn, let's just turn these lights on so we get a better view of the cabin. No smoking signs there. You see the seats look pretty nice. Not the highest res, but definitely everything you need for the cabin. The modeled very nicely. The walls look okay. Do the overhead bins open? No, they do not. We go to the economy class here. It looks pretty nice. Some nice detail on those seats. You see like the stitching pattern. You have a safety card here. Looks great. Exit sign lit up there. I like how those lights on the ground, whatever they're called, like that lead you to the exits are working. Let's see the back over here. You notice how the sound changes as you move around. Very, very nice. Oh, we see Lily over here now. Beautiful. Assuming, yeah, that lap doesn't work as well. Oh, the panel works back here, so you can control the same things. Very, very cool. That's a bit weird from here. And then here's just more the galley. Oh, pretty good cabin. Don't have much to complain about. They've done a great job with the visuals of this aircraft. I think we stopped at 111,000 for now. I think for OLED, like, there for 4,000. Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna go into vertical speed, or let's go flight level change down to 4,000 because we'll get there quicker, so we can just turn on to final quicker. Otherwise, it's gonna be a pretty long approach here. But so basically, what flight level change does, it'll just descend us and it'll keep 220. And if I add some speed brake, it'll also make the descent much quicker. And then if we here, Oleva is 4,000 and above, and I just want to check the charts to confirm that. Yep, Oleva for 4,000. Okay, perfect. Just going past, honestly, with how fast we're descending, we could probably start to turn there. That's the thing, and then go this way. Actually, to make my life even easier, I can just go direct to Leva. Oh, I guess. Oops. I think I did the wrong. Go. Next. Oleva. Previous. There we go. Now we'll follow it there. Perfect. Definitely some pretty bad weather here. The window blinds are coming down. It's kind of annoying, getting in the way. Man, the engine modeling looks and texturing looks so good. Oh my god, it's very turbulent over here. Getting thrown around. We can get rid of the speaker. Oh shoot, I had 4,000 in. Oops. There's some very, very good piloting for me. I back up, 4,000 or above. Set the approach speed. Can also arm approach. The localizer needle in the blue over here. Perfect, you've captured it. We are 12 on a 12-mile final. Why is our plane climbing us to the Can't really see much of Naples, can you? Yeah, why is this still... 4,000. Flaps 1 out. Can get gear down. And glide slope is intercepted now. Perfect. Gear down 3 green. 8-mile final now. 3 minutes until arrival. Flaps 2. Trying to see if I could spot any landmarks here. See much though. Your 5-mile final. Go flaps 4. That was lightning over there. Interesting. Perfect. Runway. Is that the runway there? Or are we that? Just aligned with it. Go flaps 5.
1,000.
Different runway here. Let me double check the chart. I didn't actually check. I need misaligned flies or something. Yeah, it's offset 3 degrees. Okay, that makes sense. We'll go autopilot off.
Autopilot.
Auto throttle off.
Throttle. Throttle.
My throttle is my controls. Now let's turn to the left. The airplane is light. It was like more than 3-degree offset, but I don't know. Interesting.
500.
should have had my windshield wipers on, but I don't want to mess with that now on short final. Getting a little bit low.
Glide slope.
200.
Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
100.
Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide
50.
slope.
40.
Glide
30.
slope.
20. 10.
Left rudder for the center line. Reverser's in the green.
Auto brake.
Perfect. Welcome to Napoli. Rainy Napoli. Gonna vacate over here. Fortunately, I don't have scenery here. It's just default scenery. Get everything. Flaps. Taxi light can come on. Get our APU on. Kind of a long taxi here. The turn was just all on the opposite end of the runway where we exited from. Looks like that's the terminal down there, I think. Fortunately, there was no Naples scenery for X-Plane. I don't wanted to buy it, but no options. What can you do? What I love about X-Plane, you can see the water under the tires there. Very, very cool. Ever just park over here at number 12. Brake on. off. Replay. Perfect. Alright guys, thank you for watching the video on our flight from Amsterdam to Napoli. Or sorry, Naples. I've been saying it, I think the Italian way. It's because I watch a lot of soccer, so Napoli is the football team there. Anyways, thank you guys for watching the video, and make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy it. If you enjoyed it, and I'm just gonna play the replay now, so you guys can watch that as well. Thank you. See ya.